Hi students, so let us take the eighth problem of centroid. So here you have to determine the centroid of the shaded area as shown in the figure. In the previous problem I used to draw the figure using the AutoCAD and I used to do that. So here I am taking the problem directly because since we have solved for 7 problems, I need not to show the centroid of all the points. Okay, so first thing is, let us take the shaded area means only this much area you have to take it. So only this much area you have to consider for the problem. But this is actually, here you have a rectangle. Out of that, a quarter of the circle has been cut out and a quarter of the circle has been added here. Okay, so total actually area is actually a rectangle area is only there. Okay, so now first let us consider the rectangle area as 1, so we'll take that area as positive. So the area of the rectangle is 30 by 30, so you have 900 mm square actually, and the second area I'll take it this quarter of the circle area is pi by 30 square by 4, so that is 706.858, and third area is this quarter of the circle, that is negative minus pi into 30 square by 4, so this is the areas. The total area is this area and this area will get cancelled, so we will remain with 900. Okay, then is x. So x is the distance of the centroid of the first area, x1 is the distance of the first area from the y-axis. So here is the y-axis and our rectangle is on the left side, so therefore the centroid will be minus here it will be. So x1 is equals to, here total breadth of this rectangle is 30 by 2 will have minus 15, and y1 is once again measuring from the x-axis, so this is y, so you are measuring positive, so therefore here this will be 30 by 2 will have plus 15, so therefore a into x1, 900 into minus 15 you will get this, and 900 into plus 15 ay you will get this area. Okay, so then second area, that is this quarter of the circle, the centroid will be x2 and y2, both will be positive because they are in the first quadrant, and the centroid of this point will be here, that will be from here x2 is 4r by 3 pi, from here this distance will be 4r by 3 pi, so this is 4r by 3 pi. Next third area is centroid will be here, so therefore from the centroid point, that is x distance, from here it will be 4r by 3 pi, but since you are measuring from this one, x3 is this distance you have to consider, so here you measure this distance as 30 minus 4r by 3 pi, so you'll get 30 minus 4r by 3 pi, and since you're measuring in the left side, so you'll get minus value, minus of, open the bracket, 30 minus 4r by 3 pi you'll get there, and this is centroid of this once again quadrant third is, from here it will be 30 minus 4r by 3 will be there, so once again 30 by 4r by 3. So this is then multiply with a into x2, a into x3 will get this, and similarly this negative minus into minus you will get this is positive actually. Okay, so this you make a correction, and this will be negative, so you will get negative, so you reverse these two things. Okay, so therefore so you will have x bar and y bar is the answer. Okay, thank you. And we'll take this one more problem. So in this the whole figure is in, since it is in the first quadrant, so all the areas will be all the x values and y values will be positive, and the first area I have considered as a triangle, second area is rectangle, third area is this triangle, fourth area is this quadrant, and fifth area is negative area because you are cutting the area, and this is semicircle. So first area is half into 50 into this height 60, second area rectangle is this rectangle, half into sorry, not for half, this is 200 into 60, so you'll get 1200, and third area is this triangle, the triangle area is half into this base is 200 and the height is 80, so half into 200 into 80, and fourth area is this quarter of the circle, so the quarter of the circle area is pi r square by 4, pi into 60 square by 4, and fifth is semicircle, and the radius of the semicircle is given as 50, so that is pi into 50 square by 2, and since it is cutout area, so you have to take it as minus. Next, x1 is the distance of the centroid, say here it is mentioned this is actually x and this is y, here x is the distance of the centroid from the y-axis, so this distance is 2/3 of 50, and y1 is this distance, this is 1/3 of 60, this is 2/3 of 50, and this is 1/3 of 60. And then for this rectangle, 50 plus 200 by 2, so that is 50 plus 200 by 2, you will get 150, and this y distance is 60 by 2, you will get 30. And for third, that is for this triangle, centroid will be from here to here, this will be the centroidal point, so that distance will be 50 plus 50, 100 plus half of this, so that is plus 100 by 2, so you'll get 150 for third triangle. This is okay, 150. Okay, and the height of this triangle is 80 by 3, so that is 80 by 3, here will be centered, but from here it will be 60 plus 80 by 3. This is third triangle, for the third triangle area centroid. And fourth quarter of the circle, so x distances here to here is 200 plus 4 into 60 by 3, 250 plus 4 into 60 by 3 pi. And for this height, this is the centroidal point, this is 4 into 60 by 3 pi, so this is the centroid. And for the semicircle, from here to here, centroid is 50 plus 50, 100 plus 50, 150 will be centroid, and this distance is centroid y distance is 4 into 50 by 3 pi, so this will be 21.22. so therefore, so you got x values and y values, multiply with a into x and a into y, you will get this values. So therefore x bar you will get as 158.81 and y bar you will get it as 52.55 mm. Thank you.